this is Matt from Grow to Health, and today on our new family nutrition tips and information, we're going to do a follow-up video on insulin. Now, we talked about the importance of the glycemic index and how insulin ties into that, but we didn't really talk about, well, what insulin is. So, insulin is a hormone that's secreted by our pancreas. And when this happens, it's secreted once we eat, ingest food, mainly glucose, which is sugar. So when we have foods that have sugar, it raises our blood sugar levels, and then insulin is secreted into the blood, and this helps balance our blood sugar levels. Now, the best way to describe it is it acts as a key. So to lower our blood sugar levels, once insulin is secreted into the blood, it kind of acts like a key and attaches to the muscle cells all over our body, or cells all over our body. So what it does, it opens up all these cells, allowing glucose to go into those cells and store it as energy so we can use it later. Now, once the glucose is in our cell, our blood sugar levels level out. That's mainly one of the main importances of insulin. It's a very important hormone, and if you don't respect it, what can happen is we can become insulin resistant or develop insulin resistance, which is type 2 diabetes is the best way to describe it. So type 2 diabetes, this is how it works. So once we have our blood sugar levels raised, insulin is secreted into the blood, and now it acts as a key that doesn't fit into that lock. So not as many cells are going to open, and it keeps our blood sugar levels elevated. So it's really not helping our blood sugar levels drop. So that means our pancreas has to work harder a lot of the times and secrete more insulin. So we don't want a lot of insulin in the blood, because what insulin also does is it think of it as a light dimmer, and it's dimming that light just as it's dimming your fat burning mechanisms in your body. So you're not really going through lipolysis, which is the burning of fat or using it as fuel. So we want to make sure that our insulin levels are not really high if we're trying to lose weight. That's why it's important to look at foods on the glycemic index, because the higher they are on the glycemic index, that means the more insulin that's going to have to be secreted into the blood to lower those levels of blood sugar. So if you're eating foods lower on the glycemic index, less insulin has to be secreted, and you'll have a more homeostasis of blood sugar levels, which just means a steady level, which we want, because the majority of our population is obese. So knowing this tool, it will help you to lose weight. So really go back, look at the last video with the glycemic index, look at some foods that you typically eat and see where they fall on it. You might want to readjust your diet. And that's all. That's basically, insulin can get very complicated, but for the majority of the population, I hope this video helps you. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at matt@growtohealth.com. If you have anything you would like to know more about and you're confused about, feel free to contact me as well, and I'll make a video for you all, because if you don't get it, there's most likely someone else out there that doesn't as well. Alright guys, have a great day.